Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name's FM18, and you're watching the Dafuge Challenge, episode 113, with Enfield Town FC. Well, since the Bournemouth game and that loss in the Carabao, our form has been really good. I don't know why. After Bournemouth, we were home against our old nemesis West Ham, and they beat us 3-2 on a Linus Wendell 93rd minute own goal off a set piece. It was annoying as heck. Calvert Brewster had a second minute goal for West Ham. And then Jordan Hodge, who's been filling in for the injured Kremer, had a brace of goals in the 48th and 58th minutes. Alexander David tied the game in the 62nd minute. I was looking forward to the tie. I would have been happy with the tie. And Wendell had a pretty unfortunate own goal. Defensively, considering that we're playing with mostly second and third string players in a couple positions, we did really well. Small Kara had an off game, but that's to be expected. He's 18 years old and a star and a half current potential at the moment. He'll get better. I think the playing time is going to help him. The rest of the defense, it doesn't look like it from their ratings, but they really stepped up. Even though West Ham had 19 shots and 8 on target, we had them at a draw, and I would have been happy with a draw. We were then away at Newcastle, and we beat them 3-1. The first half wasn't all that exciting. The second half is when a lot of our shots started getting closer to the goal. We ended the game with 21 shots, 11 on target, and a slight possession advantage. Newcastle had 16 shots, 8 on target. Al-Jahani had a goal in the 52nd minute. Hernan Guzman equalized in the 69th minute. Camilo put us ahead in the 74th minute and then put the game away in the 92nd minute. Everybody had a really good, solid game, except Wendell. Part of me wonders if that's because he was feeling bad about the own goal. Vitor kind of had an off game too, but the ability to bring in Holm as it's not a one-for-one swap. Holm isn't as good a player as Vitor, but he's definitely not a huge step down. We didn't lose anything by bringing him on the field, I think. But we escaped. Well, we didn't escape. We had a really good win at a fairly decent team. Newcastle's a mid-table team. Maybe not an upper mid-table team, maybe more like a lower mid-table team, but beating them 3-1 was nice. Even nicer than that was beating Man City 3-1. When we played them, they were first in the Premiership. I don't know what I did different this game. I set the formation, I set the tactic, I set the shouts, I had my assistant do, show on a weaker foot here, show on that there. They got a goal in the 46th minute right before the half from Kardec. And then right after the kickoff, Camilla scored. Hodge scored a few minutes later, and then Harvey Palmer had a goal in the 76th minute. This was the game Kremer went out. Again, I think I'd have to go back and check. Stats-wise, it was a fairly even game. We had 13 shots, 5 on target. City had 12 shots, 7 on target. They could not catch a break in terms of getting a shot on goal in the second half. The defense really stepped it up. Millen had an 8.0, Bautista 7.3, Durante a 7.9, Vitor 7.2. Hernandez should have higher than a 6.9. He made some very nice saves. We kept Man City on the back foot almost the whole game. This was a really good win against one of the best teams in football at the moment. I have no idea how we did it. We then followed that up by going away to Reading, who I want to say were in 16th place when we played them, and we beat them 2-1. Andrew Hindle had a 56-minute goal for Reading. Linus Wendell equalized in the 60th minute, and then we got a little late game heroics of our own as Camilo had a 93rd minute goal to give us the win. This was a pretty even game stats-wise. We each had 15 shots. They had 7 on target. We had 6. They had more fouls than we did. We had the possession advantage, but we really didn't do a lot with it. We had our chances. I think we could have had a couple more goals. By that same standard, they could have had a couple more goals as well. Hernandez had some very nice saves. He has really come on since the end of last season. I've got a nice rotation in the midfield going between Wendell, Coe, and Mew, and then bringing on, say, Diaz and Valda. I think that's really helped out. Still kind of weak in the backfield. That's probably something I'm going to have to fix in the January transfer window. But until then, as long as we stay healthy, I think we're doing good. Well, today, we are playing Chelsea, who are currently 7th in the league. I'm going to double-check my best 11, and we will come back with that game in just a bit. Well, today we are hosting Chelsea, and we are playing our 4-3-1-2 with Hernandez in goal, Vitor, Durante, Millen, and Batista as the defensive back four, Mew, Wendell, and Coe as the midfield three, Garmendia as the attacking midfielder, behind Hodge and Camillo. Chelsea is playing a 4-2-3-1, Pizzari in goal, Schulte, Luiz, Ednaldo, and James as the defensive back four, Giuliano and Carrizo as the midfielders, Mercic, Dybala, I can't believe he's still in the game, and Silla as the attacking midfielders. Well, he was in the game last time. Okay, that's not too surprising. And Cabrera up top as the strikers. Let me check him out. 36 years old. The physicals aren't there, but man, the mentals and technicals are still really, really good. Juventus, Chelsea paid $86 million for him. Well, that's a good season right there. 13 goals, 13 assists, 10 players of the match, 7.84. He's definitely falling off, though. Now watch him pull the strings on us this game. Oh, we are moving left to right in the home white. Silla driving right and bounces the ball off Vitor for a corner kick. This is not good. We're only 30 seconds into the game. Dybala with the corner in. Durante knocks it out. Carrizo runs it down. Centers it to Giuliano. Coe dispossesses him. Is that a foul? Yeah, it was a foul. Okay. Vitor with a throw-in to Coe, to Garmendia. Oh, his pass was weak. Schulte stepped in front of Camillo, took it away. Up to Cabrera, who runs between the defenders, but his shot is very wide and very left. Pizzari with the goal kick towards Silla. Knocks it over to Cabrera, who beats the defender, but Hernandez makes a nice save. Corner kick in again. Dybala. Again knocked away by Durante, but Cabrera runs it down before Garmendia can get there. Giuliano to Silla. Oh, dodges a tackle, and Giuliano's shot is very wide right. Mew. Well, his pass is errant. James's pass goes right to Cabrera, and Hernandez with a nice save. Chelsea's definitely had more chances than us, but we seem to be holding our own. Now, halftime, a scoreless draw at the moment. Chelsea's definitely had the better offense, but we're doing okay. We're moving right to left now. Corner kick again for Chelsea. Dybala. Oh, nice kick out by Hernandez. Giuliano thought he had a goal there, and Hernandez denied him. Chelsea driving again. Dybala bounces the ball off Wendell, but it goes right to Giuliano. Mercic has it. Centers it to Silla. And it looks like it hit the crossbar. The game froze up there for a second. I'm not quite sure why, but okay. Coming up on 60 minutes. Now, I am going to make one change. Kremer is going to come on for Hodge. Palmer's going to come on for Garmendia. 10 minutes left. Still scoreless. Bautista with the throw-in to Wendell. Drives down the right. Long cross in, but it goes right to Schulte. Navarro has it now for Chelsea. Sends it up to Cabrera. Got one man to beat, and he does. He's going to cross it to Silla, who's going to bounce it off Hernandez and in for the goal. I'm not quite sure what Durante was doing there. That was Millen who missed the tackle, and Durante who just Let him hang out there. Now, we'll go to the overload the last couple minutes, see if we can't claw the drawback. 4 minutes of extra time. Something tells me it's not going to happen. Sancho with a kick. Cabrera to Hernandez with a nice stop. Long kick out to Camilo. Crosses it to Kremer, who loses the ball. Kicked away. Hernandez has it. Why are you holding on to it? That is why, because it is the end of the game. Nuts. Well, twice as many shots, twice as many on target, and it still took him an 83rd minute goal to get the win. There's some positives to take away from that. Not quite sure what they all are, but there's definitely some positives to take away from that. This time, last year, they would have beaten us probably 4-0. Yeah, last year Chelsea beat us 2-1, and then they beat us 5-2. So, losing 1-0 is definitely an improvement. I think what we're going to do is come back for Liverpool for the next episode.
Well, I can tell we're getting better. Technically, we're a lot better this season than we were last season. And I think we're maybe 2 or 3 players away from challenging for a mid-table finish. I think we can still finish mid-table with the roster I have. I just think it's going to be hard. And let's be honest, I'm an injury or 2 away from absolute disaster. Beating Man City was huge. Losing to Chelsea is not a bad thing, really. I mean, it took them almost all game for them to break through the defense. I'm not upset by that. I'm really not. Especially considering last year they outscored us by 7 goals. It's a good game. It's a learning game. And, we had to lose eventually. I mean, we're not going to keep up some 20-game win streak like we did when we were in the lower leagues. There's too many good teams at this level of football. And we're getting there. And we will get there. And as you can see by our recent performances, we are well on our way. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellicoe. I thank you for watching.